All right, everybody, welcome back to my channel. Then came Bronson. I am Bronson. Today we're going to do a short stream today as we continue to struggle here with Path of Exile 2. Offline, I did finish the main campaign. I got done with the boss and I quit right there. That way we can all experience getting into the end game together. But like I said, today's going to be a shorter stream than normal. There's some new software I want to check out, but in order to check it out for free, I have to have a string shorter than 2 hours. So we're going to do a shorter stream today so I can check out this new software and see if I like it and if I want to pay for it or not. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm not going to waste too much time here. We'll jump in here and get with it and and get with the program here. So let's get logged on and get to killing some monsters and do some maps. All right, so like I said, I quit out right after I got done with the story. I don't know what all I got new, other than I did gain like 7 or 8 levels since I was on last. So this is what the tree is looking like here. We got that's what the tree is going. So far, it's looking pretty good there. Yeah, so now we just gotta talk to the hooded one here and continue on what we're doing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Travel to the desert. Travel. I don't know what all this stuff is. Maybe if I would have read the damn thing right. The quest says to travel to Ogam, so I guess we'll just do that.
Hopefully they've had time to rebuild. There is something very... It is not... I must search. Go.
Speak to Renly. I thought that was the end interlude. Okay. Resistance penalty. So the higher level, the higher the resistance penalty. So right now we have a 40 resistance penalty. Okay. So.
The Ezamites have weathered
our neighbors, bloodlet. That's all. Look, help us once more.
Aye, Renly. If that's
good. Of late, you'll find a Puna should you need.
All right. Okay.
Till next time.
Oh, it's our old local hero.
Okay, so he's doing the currency exchange.
I'm feeling better already.
All right. Travel to the scorched lands. Okay, this is see, I thought, you know, this is my first time, so, you know. Let's see here. Like I said, this is my first time here, so that must be the other 2 places to go. I thought we were supposed to be getting into maps, so well, like I said, we're experiencing this together. We'll do what we can in the short time that we have together tonight. Let's just go see what's up here. Okay, it says to travel to the Scorched Lands, but I'm not seeing... Okay, those are the Scorched Lands. Where's the, Oh, I missed the, area down here. There we go, yep, okay. Let's see what's up. Okay, well, stuff's still pretty easy to kill, which is nice. even though it's like level 54.
Nature takes what's old.
All right, I gotta admit, I'm a little disappointed. I thought we were gonna be right in the mapping, kind of like how it's done in Path of Exile 1, but you know, we'll figure it out. You know, one step at a time here. This is my first time, you know, my first time going through all this stuff, so. Alright. There's those quests there? Okay, I got a different places. Yeah, so what we need to do is just keep moving. Let's hit that checkpoint just to be safe. I didn't get close enough to it. Oh. Got this little shrine here. Now, as far as what I was talking about yesterday, about whether or not I'm going to continue to play this game in the near future, I'm not really sure. Apparently there was some exploit that happened and people really screwed the economy up. So as far as the trade aspect of this game goes, and I'm not sure if I'll worry too much about that either way, but trading definitely makes this game a lot easier if you're able to do it. So I'm thinking that I might that might affect me. I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of thinking aloud here with it, but what's going on here? Oh, it's opening. I don't really care to do that right now. Kind of working little by little here, but yeah. So we'll see how it goes. If the economy's too screwed up, I might just get as far as I can and call it good. But if I don't have a plan to play something else yet, then I'd have to actually look up and see when the next season of Path of Exile 1 is supposed to start. It's supposed to be on a 2-month cycle, apparently, or not a 2-month cycle, like a 4-month cycle. So every 2 months, we're getting Path of Exile 1, and then it'll swap over to getting Path of Exile 2. But on top of that, we have other games to play as well. So. Okay, find your way through the darkness. Okay, apparently that's where we're supposed to go.
Let us deal with this one first.
Yay, a double boss fight. Just what I wanted, with like no resistances and such. Ooh. there's one. That actually worked out really well, staying on the one side, staying away from this one. All right, not too shabby. All right, so, all right, I killed the boss thing, the objective. So we'll move into the darkness, I guess. It says to make your way through the darkness, but apparently not that way. So okay.
By the order of the Red Dane, they still resist our new master's message. But hunger does wonders for a man's faith. Raise their fear, kill their cattle, crush their resistance, but keep them alive. We need worship, not corpses. Bring them to Wolvenholme. Oswin will take care of the rest. Tarry not, for when the girl watches from the shadows, every galley, it will know.
Just ran into a wall of enemies there. Apparently I wasn't seeing anything that was going on there. Alright, another checkpoint. Alright. Alright, so it says to go through there, so I guess that's what we're gonna do.
Old power sleeps in this stone. That itself can rule the moons of the earth.
Activate the remaining megaliths. There we go. Got some good stuff there. Loot's definitely getting better since entering the interlude for sure. Okay, so this must be where like the boss for this area gets summoned. Maybe. I'm just speculating at this point. So yeah, there's another. Grab this charm. It's going to give us some poison immunity. Don't know if we're going to need it or not, but we'll have it just in case. Oh. A lot of these temple, I don't know what to call them. They're the mechanic to get to activate the temple, we're starting to get a lot of these mini boss fights. Alright, we're gonna grab this amethyst ring just in case. We might be able to craft on that later. I was gonna say, I should be getting full here pretty quickly. Alright, got me a level. Let's go take care of inventory real quick. Give me just a second here. I forgot to pull up my my guide on what I'm doing here with the tree here. I think I know what I'm supposed to do next, but I'm not 100% on it. I'm getting pretty close to being done with actually, I am done with it. I need to move on to the end game one now. This is I think this is the last point I'm going to be spending, is this one here. Yeah, on that one right there. Then I got to move on to the next one. All right, well, let's not worry about that right now. We'll go ahead and handle
What have we got?
this stuff. Nope. All right, where's your stash? Okay. Oh, and I also off stream, I was able to because I got to the point where I could do the selling of our merchandise that we pick up, that if we want it or not, and so I bought those stash tabs for the merchant, and then I had a stash tab 5, but you could change an old premium stash tab to a merchant stash tab, which I did, and then I was able to buy these 2 tabs as well. So all those augments we were able to put in the stash tab and give us some room. And then I haven't ran into any ritual stuff, but I bought that stash tab as well for when I do run into stuff. So all right, let's try to get through this stuff as fast as possible. I would like to do a map on this stream before the 2 hours is up, so I wonder if this is I've seen some gameplay of the maps and stuff like that, not a lot, so but maybe this is kind of what a map is supposed to be like, because you have like these objectives. I know that there's something along those lines like that, so hopefully we'll figure it out. Get around. You know, this is, I just wish it was a little bit more powerful, which it will get there, but this is really good about just, you know, you just sit there and just hit your button and things just work. When I get more spirit, I'll be able to, like, the thunderstorm is going to automatically pop, which is going to make this even more easier to play, but at the same time, it's not too bad. Right now, I'm hitting 2 to 3 different buttons sometimes, because like I'll sit here and just hit entangled and then throw up a thunderstorm and then just hit entangled, and then every now and then I'll throw in a thrasher with it if I feel like, you know, things are getting a little hectic, because the thrasher does a little bit more damage. It's better for the elite or the rare, the magic and rare mobs. So ooh, that guy's hurting. And then mobs that are taking like a little bit longer to kill, even with hitting the thrasher, I'll throw a vulnerable on them. It's like that. I got all those there, so I'll throw up a thrasher in the middle of all that, and it helps clear a lot of that stuff out as well faster. Okay, so I think that was the last one because the text changed. And I'm pretty confident we were already over there with I think it's right in this area right here. I think this is it. Yep. All right. I'm sure this is a boss fight. All right, that thing sucks. Blade of the Mist. No, don't suffocate. I'm assuming I have to come in there. That hurt. All right.
What are they doing? It seems they get with their aim.
Interesting.
It worked. They will guide you.
Return to the darkness. Okay. Yeah. No, don't do that. We don't want to do that. We'll just run out this way. Oh, okay, there's a check there. Okay. And here we go. Look at that. Love it when a plan comes together.
This cannot be. The roots still whisper her name.
Okay. This is almost like that one mechanic that happened in I forget which what the mechanic was called, what league was called, but I didn't like it, honestly. I thought that league, a lot of people did because it was good for the loot, but I don't remember, like, I remember having a hard time figuring it out. The graphic was cool, like it was just like this where it would open up as you would get in and stuff like that, but I think I was also having an issue understanding what I was supposed to be doing still with Path of Exile at that point, but oh. All right. All right. Saw some enemies over here. Might as well kill them while we're over here. Let's go ahead and connect this part of the map up. Alright, now I know how that all is supposed to go. This is probably going to go around this section. Oh, no, it's a whole new area. Alright. Oh, let's see what the... Okay, we already got what we need out of here, so we'll just, there's no point in keeping going. Alright. Come on, don't die. You know, it is pretty powerful because, like, I walked away from all that and looks like everything behind me is dead, so that's good. I'm only hitting the thunderstorm like every once in a while. It's going to be really helpful when the thunderstorm's going the entire time, though. To say the least, for sure.
Power awaits within.
Get out of there. I don't know what was killing me, but... Oh, it's those damn... Oh, I hate these guys. With the shields. They just hurt. I think they're completely overtuned. It's... During my first day playing this on stream, I was noticing I was having a horrific problem killing those guys. And it's because if you're up close, you're getting, you know, cleaved all over the place. And if you're far away, they just shoot these homing spirit missiles at you. And they hurt really bad. So... And it wouldn't be so bad if the damage on the missile wasn't so bad. What are you doing? Okay, there is a couple. We got the ferryman, and there's a unique enemy to kill. And there's another one of those damn guys. And another one. And the thing is, it looks like that if you hit them, that's when they're swinging back at you with their spirit thing, and it sucks. That's all that can be said. It's pretty damn horrible. Not a fan. Alright, go ahead and do some, I think for sure here, when I start doing maps, I'll turn it, the item filter up, so that way we can see less garbage. I feel like I'm getting a lot of garbage now anyway. Ooh, 102 life. And it has some dexterity. Oh, so just based on that alone, although that has some resistances on it. Man. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm probably gonna regret it, but I'm just gonna do it. We need to pick that up. Wow, that's a lot of armor. Yeah, that one's got life on it, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that.
If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
Ooh, I didn't realize I picked up a greater support gem 5. Okay. So does that mean... Yes, this is what we want right here. We want the Fisher 2. There we go. All right, that should increase our damage quite a bit with Entangled. So I've been waiting for that. All right, let's continue on with this stuff. I thought they took out the Val Temple here in Holton because of the exploit. Yeah, apparently from for those of you who are wondering or care or watching in the future, oh man, those guys just got completely wrecked. I think that yeah, looks like I'm doing more damage for sure. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. So, Riker was reporting on his video for the weekend that apparently there's this exploit with the temple where you could build the temple up really fast, where you're doing like end game, you know, which takes like normally like 40 hours to get your temple all set up. And then, and so they killed the exploit, which part of it, I guess, was you can't do the temple in this zone. I think it's this zone. It said Holton. He said Holton. Maybe it's the second part of Holton or something. I don't know, because this is my first time in the area. But so he talked about that, and then he said that they also did something to the temple itself, which completely nuked everybody's temples that were at a certain point or below. So most people like basically have quit playing the league because their temples are whatever. And me, I haven't been concentrating on it, so it doesn't affect me so much. What affects me is the fact that apparently all these people have been making so much currency because of the exploit that the economy and trade is completely out of whack. Which, you know, for non-trade players isn't a big deal. And I'm not necessarily... I take that back. I am a trade player. I just don't do much trading before I get to maps, you know, or you know, one of my biggest problems is not understanding how to make currency in these games. I figured it out a little bit with the current league of Path of Exile, but even still, like, I am not anywhere near on the level of some of the other players, so still figuring out, you know, how to do some of that. But so it will affect me eventually, because I'll be like, okay, I can't really do anything going forward without trading, and if I can't afford anything, then there's no point in continuing. So that's basically what happens every Path of Exile league. The difference is that the Path of Exile is more my style than this one, because it's like I said, like I've complained about this entire time playing this one. This one's slower paced than most of the other Path of Exile game, or most other ARPGs that I play. So, but right now it's kind of like the challenge of, you know, getting in here and whatnot.
Not the first of these I've seen.
We swore our oaths to the first ones, beneath the same stars that lit their hunt.
Uh-oh. I was expecting that one to come alive. Oh, crap. Nice. They both went down at the same time. And I just have to say, anybody that's watching this in the future, watching gameplay, you see the title and you're like, dude struggling with the game. It just goes to show you that if I can get this far and figure it out, you can too. All right, like this, you know, Path of Exile is it's a fun game. The creators are, you know, they're really creative with how they do things. The amount of customization you can do, and Grand Path of Exile 1's way more fleshed out than this, and they'll get there on this one for sure. They just want this to be a little different than the first game, so which is why they've said they're going to keep supporting the first game, so because they understand that it's different. So, but there is that whole enjoyment of figuring it out, you know, and whatnot. But overall, the style is just not quite there for me. See, okay, see those spirits flying at me? Those are those knights with the shields. And if you get far enough away, you can kind of dodge them a little bit, but for the most part, you can't, and they suck. And looks like every time they get hit, they're basically, it's like almost like a thorns damage type thing from what it looks like. All right, that enemy that I killed, was that? It was. Now I'm looking for the ferryman. All right, there's the Holden Estate. Maybe that's the part I was talking about earlier with the them blocking off the temple mechanic. All right. That's cool. Apparently there's another section. Oh, there's a little thing on the ground over here. Oh, gold. The reason why it showed up on the map is because it was a big pile of it.
By the order.
Alright, pretty much mapped out this entire thing, so I'm not really sure. Oh, there he is. Cool. It's the last section here.
An odd sort. 'Tis.
Oh, nice. 10. Do physical damage there. Still haven't used those yet, but you know, I'm over here like those are plus to attributes and stuff, so we'll go ahead and pick those up. All right, so does that count me as? No, it doesn't count as, but I found them, so not sure how to do that otherwise. So I'm guessing this is the end here. So let's go over here and see what we find in here first. I guess there's 3 other sections to do, or 2 other sections after this. So I'm not sure what's going on with this, as far as the mapping goes. I really wanted to see what the mapping was like. So and I probably, you know, probably what will definitely happen at the bare minimum is that because of the short stream today, I'll probably definitely get to maps off stream. I'll probably do a couple of them so I can get a feel for how they are, and then for sure at least next Friday I'll do a map day where map stream where I'm at least playing maps in this game, and then and depending on how I feel about maps, we'll decide if we continue playing this or not. But I have been kind of thinking about doing some more D4. D4 this season's been real fun. I started a sorcerer off stream, and that's been a blast. So I've actually made 3 characters this season, D4. So it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be honest. I thought it was going to be a crap season, and it ended up being a really good one. So, and I'm kind of wanting to see with my paladin if I can go do those uber bosses, because apparently you can solo them. So I'm like, I want to, you know, try those out and see, and maybe I'll do a stream where I go give them a go, but I don't know yet. I'm still like thinking, you know, thinking aloud and whatnot. So I always forget to do this. So the reason why I want to complete these things, there's a couple reasons, and maybe like, okay, on this particular thing here, if you see the skull icon, there's a plus sign. I think that plus sign is an indicator that gives me more skill points, I think, or at least it's going to give me either more skill points or maybe something else, you know, like some kind of buff or something. I'm not 100% sure. But and then on top of that, you know, getting, you know, gems and stuff like that. So that's why I keep, you know, hyper focusing on like wanting to make sure I get them, you know, aside from the completionist side in me. There's the completionist side in me for sure, but I also want to make sure I get all the skill points and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, one of the good things about this build is I'm sitting here doing this is I'm just trying to avoid him while I'm sitting here pushing like my rotation, and I don't have to aim. So yeah, see that gave me that's what I think that's what plus means, because now I got some more skill points there, which is always super helpful. And that was all that was going on in here. So now we need to go back to the other zone. So we got everything out of here. Hey, Kiva. Sorry, I was hyper focused on the boss fight. I don't know how long you've been there, but I appreciate your support. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, it was yeah, I'm lurking over on YouTube for sure. I appreciate that. All right, now we gotta go. I guess I should have used the checkpoint if I, yeah. Oops. All right. Into this section. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kiva. Oh, speaking of which, there was a setting on here that I wanted to change. Figured it out earlier. There it is. Bam. All right. There we go. That way I won't feel awkward if someone's been put the timestamp on there, so that way I know how long it's been since I've responded. All right. Well, that's why that guy's taking so long to kill. He's rare mob. All right. So yeah, just the boss person in here. All right. Already got a couple of those. Although that one's 27%. I think the other rings I have found were only like in the like mid-teens, so I should check that out just to be safe.
Can I carry any more?
All right, let's go handle inventory.
How can I?
Nope, wrong thing
How
there.
can I help?
Yeah, we don't want that. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to those. I think I might be able to sell those. +1 to all cold spells, huh? Alright.
Till next time.
Alright, so that's what I thought. Let's pull that back out. That goes here. Ugh, okay, come on. There we go. Okay, so these rings, oh no, they're 20 and 25. That's 27 though. Is that 20 to 30? So okay. And then these ones are 10 to 13. But these okay, got it. Got it. Okay.
Boy,
All right.
stick to the carrots.
Still, there again, my complaint yesterday was getting all these damn bows. I'm still getting all these bows. And if I do a mercenary, I'm never gonna see a crossbow again. All right, stairs. Before we go up the stairs, let's come in here because there's some other ones. There's some sections here in the middle. No, get out of there. No doubt. Yeah, wrong button again. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna go up the stairs. Maybe we will make our way around to the. Yeah, we have to make our way over to those stairs to go back down to get in the center of the map below. Oh, there's like 3 rare mobs right there. They're all just whooping me here. Right. Just making our way through here. Trying to go as fast as we can. I was sitting there doing a good job in the earlier maps, just kind of just making my way through, but then this particular one's got a lot of rare mobs in it, and the other mobs, the white ones are even I'm having problems with, so. Gonna have to go all the way around, it looks like. Man, it seems like every ARPG has got ranged enemies that just like hit like a truck.
My valiant Wilfric, you drive me forward, you give me purpose. I am but dust without you and him. But we must have more. My skin grows tired, my heart grows heavy. My brow wrinkles and my bosom betrays me. I must have what was promised. I must have his desire. Oswin will prepare the scarlet bathing. In a fountain of fatality, the lifeblood of youth shall make me whole. There you and your hound must take your renewed pale bride, as to please the watching master. I cannot wait. Yours, Elswith.
All right, this should be the boss, I'm thinking, right? You know what? Before we get in there, let's go empty the inventories, because who knows what they're going to drop here.
How's the clearing?
All right, what I got better.
Go well.
I think everything's 13 that I need to be 13. It is, okay. Thought so, I just couldn't remember. All right. You know what? I got 3 points. Give me just a second here to... Hopefully this won't take me too long. I know I don't have much time left here. I don't want to waste too much of my time in the menus here and whatnot. Let me see where we're at here. Okay, so if I back this down to 73, is it the same? It is not the same. There's some major changes. That he did for the end game stuff. But it doesn't mean I can't head that direction, and so he comes over here with that. And then he starts going up here. The maximum energy shield. I can always refund this. I can always refund this section later. This section he doesn't have on there anymore. He's doing some other stuff. And then he does all of this over here, which is more energy. And then he grabs these 3 nodes here, which is more energy shield. This node is gone. He gets rid of that. And he gets rid of these 3 total. He gets rid of all that there. And then let's see here. Wow, he gets rid of all of this stuff right here. All this stuff is gone. He changes gears up, and he comes all the way down here to this node here, and then comes down this way. And he gets rid of everything in between here, which is just weird because of all the damage nodes. Because like all this right here, this is all damage. This is all damage. And he gets rid of a lot of that damage stuff. So, but yeah, we'll kind of mess around with it. We got ourselves some extra stuff here there.
Soon you will serve our master.
Yes, I shall dance.
Dance well.
Only destroy.
Your blood stains.
Ooh, that hurt. Down, 1 down. Nice.
You parted with your souls, now you pay the price.
All right. Now return to the refuge. Okay. Yeah, I have to do each one of these.
We must. It is if we but for now.
So I gotta do all 3 of these. Oh man. I was really hoping to get into maps today. It ain't gonna happen though, guys. I'm really sorry about that. I'm just not knowing enough. So we're learning though. We're learning. Like I said, if I have to do it off stream, definitely I'll have maps ready to go by next Friday. We'll do a stream on maps next Friday.
Quickly. At this time of year, I know where to find the Ardura Akara. Let us travel to the Astiri.
Already feels like a lifetime.
How can... Let us seek...
I did not mean to do that.
Just how many... Keep your... Thank you.
Let's go back to...
Yes, I am this year in the city there, the same one.
Going by your
The cell cut. It is. I am.
Yeah, you cut
Fight to the last.
the location of the suspect.
Welcome back. And we do have the other the land. May I ask the way slave? The other Akaras, the land, the slave. Calm day.
Alright, looks like that was everybody. What are we supposed to do in this zone here? Molten Shrine, Traveling Merchant, and there's unique encounter there. Locate Sanctuary. Level 58, level 59, okay. I mean, the truth is, there's really no difference between running just whatever quests you got going and running maps. You know, the difference is that you, with the map, you kind of know how long it takes to do a map. You kind of know how long you're going to be and stuff like that, even if you haven't ran a particular map before. So, damn it, wrong thing. There we go. Okay, well, now we're gonna go straight out. This area looks pretty open, so we surrounded the bazaar, so we'll just map our way to the very far end and see what we come up with. Alright, well, that was a good guess. Now we'll just start mapping the outside. Oh, that was a major piece of gear that I did get offline. I don't know if anybody's, anybody comparing the difference to my movement speed, but I did find some nice boots that had 20% movement speed, so that's definitely helped out with the movement a lot. Okay, so there's the pools. How many different sections? Okay. So I already found the two zones there. Little sandworms almost. Well, not almost. That's what they are. Just, they may be called something else, but they are sandworms. Right.
Nature's grass.
What is this? Maybe I'm supposed to follow the... You know what? I'm betting money based on the direction of that. It's... Yeah, it's pointing towards the pool, looks like. Which is the direction that they want you to go. So that's what that's for. Right. All right, is this the unique enemy? Sure is. Oh, great. It's two. It's a giant ass scorpion snake looking thing and a sandworm. This is like from Act 1, that's the encounter from Act 1. Oh, this guy looks like he glitched out. Man. Oh, there's a little compass thing that tells me which way to go. Alright, so he's glitched, and I can't get out. I can't port. That is disgusting. All right, well. Let's focus on this guy first. Oh. All right, got him done that time. All right. Other than a little bit of screwing up there, not too bad, not too shabby. Looks like I still got the compass thing pointing, tell me where to go here. All right, what do we got? Okay, did I miss something? Because it's not saying it's completed. Which is a shame. Because it looks like there's a possible couple more points there I'm not seeing. Oh well. It is what it is. Just keep moving on here. This must be...
More blasted undead. This rate hopeless.
Okay, that, I believe those waystones are the maps. Still not the right one, but oh well. Just trying to... Let's see here. I know I'm still trying to get... Where was it at? Yeah, we're getting to this node here. Which really helped out a lot. That gave me almost 300 more energy shields, so that's nice. Okay, this must be the molten thing. Molten shrine. That's what I was after. The word I was looking for. Not quite there yet. I still need I need an uncut spirit gem of 13 or 14. Sorry, I just got a 13. I need one of 13. So, man, these guys are relentless today. Absolutely relentless. These damn spammers. All right. All right, and that I can use, and it gives me 5% more life. Yay, which also increases my energy shield too. So, all right, and then that is okay. I'm a little upset that because I killed those things, and I guess it didn't drop what I needed it to drop. That's upsetting. That is upsetting. And I still haven't found the traveling merchant yet. Alright, well. This first zone, these zones are just huge. They're just huge. Like I said, I think it's, you know, it doesn't really matter on the map thing, I guess, to when you really think about it. You're still killing monsters. You're still, you know, completing stuff. The one thing I don't like I said, is that one boss, it looks like it's supposed to give me some kind of an upgrade of some kind. Whether it be, like that last one just gave me life, which is great. And there was one earlier in the stream that gave me, extra skill points, but whatever it was, it didn't give it to me. And I don't know if it's supposed to be like, you know, if it was a glitch or if it's one of those things that's like, well, it didn't drop, it's supposed to drop, or there's a low chance for it to drop, you have to try again type of a situation. So and there's all that stuff in the middle that is just untouched. All right. Hmm. Looks like this is just some art. Just realized I do want to try to get these amethyst rings because I need them to be. I think they can go up to, I think it was like 15%, so that's what we want. We want 15% rings there. Right. All right, well, it looks like I'm not getting what I need to get out of this area, so we'll just move on here. This is telling me to follow the guide. And the guide is telling me to go in here. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go in here. I'm almost... we got about 20 minutes left, so we'll just get as far with the main stuff as possible. Like I said, I'll make sure we're ready for maps next Friday for sure. I'm gonna have to come in here anyway. I'm gonna have to reload that zone anyway and go back to that boss again and see if I can get the thing to drop for me. That gives me whatever bonus is, whether it's passives or an item that increases resistances or life or whatever. I've gotten all kinds of different ones. I think there was one for even like stun threshold and whatnot, so... For a second, I thought we were going to be in a nice small zone, and it doesn't look like it. All right, this one we're just supposed to explore the pool, which I'm assuming means we're going into the sanctuary there. So that's all we're doing in this zone. We're just looking for the sanctuary. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna need, if anything, for scrolls of wisdom in the future, so that's why I keep picking them up, but I think I probably should stop picking them up. I don't think it really matters me having them, that I get everything identified automatically, and so I don't think I need to keep picking them up.
soul.
There's a checkpoint, finally. Seems like this... beginning of the zone, really, juked me out or whatever. Like, I thought it was gonna be a smaller one, but it's huge. Alright. Where is the damn exit from this zone? I don't know where we're going from where I'm at. We'll have to look at it in a little bit. Is this it? Finally.
Serpent Clan, I made a right mess in this place.
Yay, a boss. Hey, that's my first chance orb.
That's heavy enough.
Oh, now I'm out of room. Damn it. Alright, let's head back real quick and dump this inventory real fast. Where do we go here? Oh, there he is. No, I think she's the one that sells. First time I've been back since I've been to this zone.
I'll ask Chambrin about this one.
I can't believe I picked that crap up. Oh, that was questionable there. I was thinking about it. Ooh. Comparison to what? I don't know. I really need that dexterity. That's going to be hard to get rid of.
Stay in sight. Here, have this useless gold. Stay in sight.
I never heard her say that before. Have this useless gold. Okay, that's already 13. Okay. All right, let's get back to it as fast as possible here. All right. There's a checkpoint. Bunch of chests. All right. All right. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, but I did get to
One hand, take with the other.
okay, so apparently I'm supposed to get something to bring here. Two wishes.
Asmadi promised us glory.
I want to get out of there. A lot of chaos there. Made through it though, first try. It's not too bad. Oh, look at all that goodness.
What happened to the Sarkari?
I infiltrated
Who is this? So, who attacked
a
you?
rogue sect of
War.
they have.
Of course.
But that's my they've taken.
Then we must for glory.
All right. Travel. Where am I traveling to? I come over and talk to her.
The scorpion attack now. Praise Asala.
All right. So was that what I need? It was. Okay. I got a special. I defeated it, then I had to go turn it in there. So that counted for that finally. So okay. Good. All right. Well, I think this is a good place to stop. Only got about 12 minutes anyway, so we finished that area. Like I said, I'm gonna finish up off stream. I'll finish up this zone here, and then I'm gonna come over here and I'll do this zone here, and that should put us into maps. So by next Friday, we should be doing maps, and I won't start actually doing maps until stream, but I'm gonna get us there. I want to get us there so we can all watch maps and all the good stuff. So like I said, if you can drop me a follow, be awesome and all that. Hey Kiva, thank you for checking in, appreciate it. Yeah, and we'll come back next Friday, 9 p.m. Pacific, and yeah, like I said, hope to see more people here soon and all that crap. So yeah, one of these days I'll come up with a catchphrase, you know, but until then, insert sign off here.